Everybody for coming today. Really appreciate the support and the coverage that we get for Maverick football. Really proud of Trayshawn Watson, and Kai West on defense as a corner, Trayshawn as a feature receiver for us. I thought both of these young men had exceptional football games. Trayshawn came to us in the summer, and Kai came to us in the spring. Both have made huge impacts on offense and defense, right, and helping our team make big plays and big moments, right. I think both of these young men definitely shined today and did some outstanding things. They're far from perfect, but man, they made some big plays and big moments, which we're really pleased with. And hats off to Wayne State. I thought that football team is tough. I think they're physical. I think they're well coached. I think they got a lot going for them, and I wish them nothing but the best down the stretch here. And I would not be surprised if they're a playoff team down the road. But it's great to get away with a win that makes it 14-1 in home openers since 2008. So there was no football in 2020. So this makes year 15 out of 16. And for us to go 14-1 is nothing short of exceptional. The support from the fans and the cheering and the loudness on the sidelines, that 12th man principle came through true and true again, and it was huge for our defense. So we're never perfect. We're only as good as our next snap, but I thought we did some positive things today to win a football game.
Did you see the improvement you want to see between games 1 and 2?
You know, until you watch the tape, you're not truly going to know. You know, offensive line-wise, man, those defensive linemen must have been really elusive. We were scratching our head a little bit as coaches. We got to do a better job of putting those guys in a position to block the defensive line. I thought their defensive line was really, really good. We definitely got better on defense. Nothing short of amazing for Coach Taylor to put our defensive players in a position twice inside the 8-yard line and to have them come away with 0 points. That's the difference in the game. That game could easily have been 28-31, nail-biter, right, last possession kind of football game, but wow, our defense shined when Wayne State got inside that 8-yard line, and that was the difference in the game.
Could you guys just touch on how does it feel to be under the lights of the first game at Blakeslee Stadium with the 7th largest attendance in the school history? How does that feel to get the win against a hard school?
I think for me, it was an amazing experience. Not only was it the first game under the lights, but it was my first game here in Blakeslee Stadium. So for me to come here and get to experience that, it's a blessing, and it was really awesome.
For me, just to piggyback off of what Trey said, I feel like it was a pretty good experience for me. Coming from a JUCO and then being able to come here, just the difference in the fans and the coaches and the players, how everybody just loves to win here. Felt like it was a good thing tonight, and I'm proud of my boys.
And Wayne had a lot of momentum there. Early fourth quarter, I think it was. They're down at the 2 or whatever. Just can you talk a little bit about that series and being able to get the stop on 4th down there?
Just keeping a level head out there, not letting a moment get too big. Staying with the program, staying with the plan the coaches put forward all week, and just everybody going out there executing their job. That's what happens when we execute.
And just to add to Kai, I think, you know, Kai was playing the field receiver a hefty amount, right? So a lot of that stuff happened to the boundary up the middle on that stuffing series, right, where we stuffed them pretty good. I thought our defensive linebackers all chipped in tremendously and denying them an opportunity when they tried to run it down our throats. And, you know, the plays that were made were nothing short of just so impressive and really, really enjoyable.
I think that was a series where you had the interception, they called the penalty. Just think that was a penalty?
Me personally, no, I don't feel like that was no penalty, but control what you can control, as Coach Hoffner always says, so we just lined it up and played the next snap.
Trisha, as a receiver here, you don't get a lot of chances. Tonight's game, I thought was just kind of an example of that. Pound, and all of a sudden you got to be ready when it's time.
Yeah.
Is it tough to be patient as a receiver?
Here it's actually not that tough to be patient because throughout the whole week, I knew they were going to be like man-to-man with me pretty much the whole game. And I have so much faith in the coach's game plan that it wasn't a question like when if, it was just when. And I knew I had to be patient. And with a guy like Sheen running the ball, I knew he was going to open up the pass sooner or later, and tonight that happened.
Can you touch on your connection with Akron tonight, and then also since you came here as a transfer?
Yeah, since I got here, I came here in the summer with all the workouts and stuff like that. I feel like that was when we were kind of getting acclimated to each other, and we just kept working, and it is pretty early since I've been here. I've only been here for a couple months still, but I feel like with me and Aiden, just the work we put in the off season, I think it's showing on the field.
Chad, 6 receptions for 111 yards and a touchdown. I think that we definitely fed him the ball a little bit tonight.
Yeah.
I'm joking with you.
There was a lot of ball control. I mean, is that the way you kind of want to attack them? Keep pounding at the middle? Because there wasn't a lot there.
No, there really wasn't. I want to keep that clock moving, right? I thought we converted a lot of third downs in that last and second to last drive with Hayden having to know that they knew that we were going to throw the ball. And I think Hayden delivered time after time when they knew we were going to throw it, right? We were run, pass, right? That's so predictable, it's not even funny. But I felt that we had to keep that clock going and at least burn a minute 20, minute 30 every time we had a new series. And Hayden kept on converting, right? And we kept on getting fresh clocks, and we kept melting the clock down. And I thought, you know, everybody performed. They knew what we were going to do. And so they definitely had an upper hand, and I thought they did really well, right? And they definitely frustrated us in the run game, right? They did a really good job of slowing the run, but we still got, you know, our share of rushes. So what did we rush for? 239, right? We had a 9 yards and in a loss. Our goal is 200. So everybody thinks that you can do 460 every time you take the field. 200 is a really, really big time performance, and for us to get 230 as an offense, you should be happy, right, as a football coach. But you know, there's so many things that we missed, and we could have been so much better. But hats off to Wayne State and their defensive line. I thought they definitely did a really nice job of confusing us up front.
Yeah, after that long touchdown run, they're back in the game. Just as a defense, looks like a tough offense to stop. So how do you go about shutting down 14 points to that quarterback and that offense?
We don't compare players. We don't look at players. We compare ourselves. So even when they get long runs, or if a team is to get a long catch on us, forget about it. We're on to the next play. It's in the past. We can't do nothing about it. So all we can do is just push forward and try to make that next stop.
I think it was coming right out of the half. There was a third down, and they made a completion, and the guy was in midair. I think we stopped him for a 4th and 1. Can you see the difference on the sideline after that happens in the defense next time you come out?
Oh yeah.
Stops.
Those boys on the sideline, they was turned up. When my teammates on the sideline, the fans, when they get going, that gets us going. So regardless whether it was 3rd down stop, 1st down stop, whenever we hear those fans behind us, that gets us going. The sideline, that gets us going for sure.
Hey, Shay, tell a little bit about your touchdown catch. Looked like the defensive back was in pretty good position there.
Yeah, you know, obviously we were pressed out there. For me, I really trust Hayden with his ball placement, and we've been practicing this pretty much the fades in practice all week long. And I kind of knew when we went out there. He looked at me, gave me a look, and kind of knew I was going to get outside, and he trusts me and I trust him, and it came together and got a touchdown.